The Integrator Simulation Graphical Decision Support is the Step 1B complementary module to the Integrator Simulation Prioritization Decision Support module. This module automatically generates presentation quality graphics that sharply illustrate all of the conclusions and prioritize and optimize results already displayed in the Integrator Simulation Prioritization Decision Support module. Acuitas Decision Support best practice is to leverage the Integrator Simulation Graphical Decision Support module after first reviewing the results of the Simulator Prioritization Decision Support module. This process allows you to use this module to gain a graphical and visual perspective of the key conclusions generated by the Integrator Simulation Prioritization Decision Support module. This best practice process can help you decide if you wish to run additional what-if simulations to further refine your decisions about the project and which specific metrics to target in the next run. This is the Integrator Navigation Cockpit, from which you can reach all of the modules of the solution. Clicking on the Simulation Report Results navigation button immediately takes you to the Step 1B Integrator Simulation Graphical Decision Support home screen. This is the Integrator Simulation Graphical Decision Support home screen, where all of the graphs and filtered and intelligent tables for the key performance indicators are generated for each project under review. The Integrator Simulation Graphical Support table controls over 60 different graphical and tabular displays. They are generated by simply clicking on the run button next to the key performance indicator selected for review. This action instantly generates the desired results. In this example, we choose to review, from the summary, the difference and the percent difference between the projected results for the net present value in millions of dollars for the evaluator project scenario. Clicking on the Summary Navigation button in the All Statements column takes us to the section of the screen where all of the summary key performance indicators are located. Now clicking on the Run button next to the net present value name, instantly generates all the results that we're looking for. Similar to the Evaluator Graphical Decision Support module, the Integrator Simulation application instantly generates three outputs: the Integrator Simulation Decision Filter table that shows all of the metrics and values used in the graphical output, this table. The Integrator Simulation Decision Support Interpretation table that contains the explanation of the graphics and helps to interpret the results, which is this table. And the Integrator Simulation Decision Support charts themselves that show the results. And we'll just scroll down a bit. In this case, the net present values of each project on the left-hand side of the screen, as measured in millions of dollars, are displayed in descending order of incremental value to each metric as the result of the investment. The chart also automatically shows the target and the average of all projects. We can see that Boston is projected to have the highest net present value of over 1.4 billion versus a target value of 600 million, while Chicago is projected to only add about $491 million. In addition to Boston, Minneapolis, and Phoenix, and the average of all 5 projects are projected to exceed the target NPV, and only Atlanta and Chicago are below the target. Now scrolling over to the right-hand side of the screen, we see that this chart displays the net present values for each project in terms of the percentage of the total NPV projected across the portfolio of the 5 projects. Boston is projected to garner the lion's share of total NPV at over 35% of the total, versus the target of a minimum of a 15% share. Chicago is projected to secure only a little over 12% of the total NPV, as seen in the right-hand chart, and both Chicago and Atlanta are the only projects projected to underperform this target. In the event that net present value was the sole criteria used to determine the optimal portfolio of projects, Boston, Minneapolis, and Phoenix would make the cut, while Chicago and Atlanta would not. The Integrator Simulation Graphical Decision Support module also includes charts that focus only on the dollar difference and percent difference between the investment and base cases for each key performance indicator to even further accelerate the value of Acuitas to your decision process. After completing the review of these auto-generated outputs, let's scroll back to the top of the screen and click on the Refresh button to restore the entire screen to its original state. Clicking on the Simulation Results navigation button instantly takes us back to the home screen of the Integrator Simulation Graphical Decision Support. We are now ready to do another one-click generation of another set of charts and supporting tables. At this stage, you can run another simulation, optimization, and graphical decision support, or move to the second perspective of the portfolio optimization, the KPI Exception Decision Support module in Step 2. Let's assume that Step 1 has been successfully concluded, and we will demonstrate the KPI Exception Decision Support module next.